Hey mama, if you're listening to this, you might be carrying a secret that feels too heavy to speak out loud. You look like you got it all together, you serve at church, maybe you even lead a Bible study. You smile when you drop off the kids, but no one sees the other side of you, the one that comes out behind closed doors. At home, you are a completely different person. You yell, you explode, you scream at your kids, sometimes in their face. You tell them to shut up. You grab them too harshly. You throw things across the room. You smack them in anger, twist their ears, spank them in rage, and immediately after, you are hit with a tidal wave of shame. You cry alone in your room and you whisper, "God, what is wrong with me?" You feel scared and disgusted by your own reactions. You're terrified that someone might find out. You wonder if your kids would be better off without you. You feel unworthy, broken, and too far gone to be redeemed. You try to fix this on your own. You listen to podcasts, parenting books, download freebies, but nothing changes. You keep falling back into the same patterns, and it feels like you are stuck in a cycle that you can't break. You don't trust yourself anymore, and if you're honest, you are afraid of who you've become. But here's the truth, Mama. You are not beyond hope. You're not alone, and with God's help and the right support, you can change. I'm Elizabeth, a mom of 4 and an anger management coach for Christian moms. And inside my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, I guide women just like you through a powerful transformation. This isn't shallow behavior management. We go deep. We address your triggers, your stress, your mindset, your nervous system, and the spiritual root behind your patterns. We invite God into every layer and walk hand in hand towards healing. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom, unrecognizable. One who leads with patience, not panic. One whose children feel emotionally safe around her. One who cultivates peace. This summer, I'm offering a Calm Mama Strategy Session, a powerful 15-minute one-on-one coaching session designed to help you uncover the root of your anger and receive spiritual, emotional, and practical support. It's your chance to experience what coaching is like with me before diving deeper into ongoing support. If we both feel like the full program is the next right step, we can talk about what that looks like for you. You don't have to keep living like this. Your family is worth healing, and so are you. Use the link in the show notes to book the Calm Mama Strategy Session.
Do you like behind the scene episodes where I share behind the scenes of my life, day-to-day life with my kids, and just kind of how life goes? And I've decided this new year that I'm going to do every month just a recap of just how things have been, just things that have happened with me and the kids, things that I've learned maybe. And so today I will be doing a recap of April. So welcome. I hope you get a little insight of behind the scenes into my life. Before we get started, I wanted to invite you to a meetup that I am hosting on May 12th. It's a Friday at 8 p.m. So it's completely free. It is for you. If you're a podcast listener and you enjoy this content and you enjoy listening to my show, I would love to meet you and see your face and connect with you. You can ask me questions. I would love to get ideas from you, what you want me to teach more on my podcast, what you need more support in. And this is just for us to hang out and get to know each other. So you're totally invited. If you did sign up and you did not get an email confirmation with a link, check your email. I think maybe you misspelled your email. I had someone that signed up and the email bounced. So if that's you, try to sign up again because I totally want you to be there. Okay, so let's do a recap of April. So because I'm speaking a little bit quietly right now, and that is because my family is still, everybody is sleeping, and it is 6:40 a.m. in the morning. right now. So I will just try to finish this up before everybody wakes up. Okay, something new I started in April was a friend of mine was hosting Proverbs 31 women kind of support group, and she was talking about things that we want to change in our life and work on. And for me, I wanted to work on exercising and moving my body. So I go on walks regularly. And since we moved to Florida, that's just a regular routine. When I drop off the kids, I will come home, eat breakfast, and then with my youngest one, I'll put her in the stroller and we'll go for a walk, usually for about, 45 minutes. And then we'll come home. But I wanted to start working out like strength training, moving my body for like increasing strength in my core and my upper body, lower body. And here's the thing. I don't like exercising. I like how I feel afterwards. I don't like actually doing it. Well, not too bad strength training. I don't mind strength training, but anything that has to do with like cardio, no. Like, no. And you know what? I started doing YouTube videos. And when I search for a YouTube video, if I see 10 minutes, my brain is like, okay, you can commit to 10 minutes. If I see 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'll still commit. It's pushing it, but I can do 15 minutes. But if I see 20, 30 minutes, I'm like, no way. I cannot commit to 30 minutes of exercising because while I do that, my little one is all over me. She's climbing on me. She's actually, that's another thing. She started to climb the counters, move up the stool, climb the counters. And so like I'm constantly interrupted in between. But 10 minutes is totally doable. And usually when I do 10 minutes and it feels pretty good afterwards, I'll do another video of 10 minutes. So that is something that I've been doing recently. And I will share my channels that I use on YouTube for exercise. I really like for strength training, Fit with Sally, and then Mandy Morris, I think, is for stretching. I really like her videos. They're just like super calming, super peaceful. Absolutely love them. Okay, what else happened this month? It was my birthday month. My boys were super sweet. They wanted to literally take time off school and spend the whole day with me. So my older one wanted to take me out for breakfast. My middle one wanted to take me out for lunch with their own money. And my youngest one just wanted to stay home because the other ones were going to stay home. Well, they decided they're going to stay home. And so we had to kind of compromise. And okay, so we still had them all go to school, but the oldest one, we get up super early and like at 6 a.m. we went to Starbucks and he got me coffee and breakfast and we just sat in Starbucks for half an hour and just chatted. And he got himself some decaf coffee too because, it makes him feel like a big kid. He's 11. And so that was really good. And then at lunchtime, I came and picked up my middle one from school for about an hour and a half. And he took me to a restaurant called Golden Corral. And it's like a buffet with standard American food. So when his grandpa was visiting in the wintertime, he took the grandkids over there. And so my son thought this was like the coolest restaurant because it has a ton of choices and you can keep going back and getting whatever you want. And it was the cutest thing. He like took his own cash. He paid for me and for him. And like, he felt so proud. He even left tips. Like it was the cutest thing. And he's like, Mom, are you so happy? Isn't this the best day ever that I got to take you to a restaurant? And I'm like, yes, buddy, this is so awesome. Like, I personally don't like that type of food, but I still found something that I could eat there and just had a great time with them. And we had our little girl that just came along with me. So that was really fun. And my youngest son didn't have anything that he could buy for me because he didn't have any money saved up. So he wrapped up one of the calculators he snatched from my office. He wrapped it up in a towel and had me tape it. And then he handed it over to me on my birthday. And he's like, you forgot what's in there, right? Like, you don't remember what's in there. I'm like, no, I don't. And so then he was super excited to give me that calculator. He's turning 6 this month. And it was just, I don't know, it was like so cute to see the kids do that. And I know that when they were younger, they wouldn't do anything like that. But now that they're getting older and they are able to come up with their own things, it's super sweet to see. And I'm actually really thankful because my husband has set a great example for them and how to treat me in this area. And I know this might be triggering for some of you. I know that some of you don't have that in your life where your spouse treats you that way. And I'm so sorry, because you do deserve to be treated really well. We all do. You're doing your best as a mom, and you deserve to be treated special on your birthday. And so if you're not, I just want to say I'm so sorry. And I can only imagine how much that hurts. And there will come a day when your kids will honor you and cherish you and do sweet and special things for you, my friend. All right, I gotta ask you, do you have a habit that is not serving you? Like, it's kind of a bad habit and it actually creates more stress for you in your day-to-day life. So I have a habit like that. I'm gonna share it with you. So I have this negative habit that I'm trying to break because it really, really is not serving me. And that is not cleaning the kitchen as I go and leaving till the last minute to clean up the kitchen. So I have mentioned here before multiple times that I do not like cooking. I never have. I have a grandma who passed away who absolutely avoided the kitchen like a plague. She just did not enjoy cooking. And that is the least favorite chore I have in my house. I love to eat. I just do not enjoy the cooking process, the cleaning that comes with it, the mess that it creates. I would love to help someone out if I get to have some company, but oftentimes it's kind of like a lonely thing for me because I'm just doing my own thing, multitasking with the kids. My husband's coming home from work. It's kind of chaotic and crazy, and I just do not enjoy cooking. And it always creates a mess. So I don't know why, what's going on in my brain, but I don't clean as I go. So my mother-in-law and my mom, for the most part, they clean as they go. Like, they will rinse off dishes and they throw trash away, like when they are cutting things up as they go. And so the kitchen stays pretty much somewhat clean. Mine looks like a tornado went through it by the time I am ready to serve dinner. Like, there's a bunch of stuff on the counters. The sink is filled with random dishes, even throughout the day. I will feed my kids breakfast. I will drop them off at school. I will eat my breakfast. I'll set the dishes into the sink instead of just rinsing them off and putting them in the dishwasher. I don't know why. I'm just thinking, it's going to take time to do that. And I'm just avoiding it because it's annoying. I don't know why. And then by the time it's afternoon, the sink is half full with a bunch of dishes that could have been in the dishwasher. It would have taken me just 5 minutes maybe and create less stress for me. But for some reason, I don't do it. And it's a habit that is really not serving me because when I see a messy kitchen, it creates this stress response for me. I get more agitated and frustrated, and it has nothing to do with my kids. It's just a poor habit that I have. So that is something I am working on this month. And even last month, I've gotten a little bit better. Like in the mornings when I drop off my kids at school, I'll come back and I will, rinse off the dishes, put them in the dishwasher. But I don't know why. Do you have a habit like that it's not serving you? I don't know if it's and laundry. I don't fold laundry right away. I have loads of laundry sitting in my room on the floor in baskets. And sometimes I'm like, I'll put it on my bed thinking that, okay, I will fold it. But then 10 p.m. rolls around and I see the pile of laundry on my bed. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I'll just shove it back into the basket, and I don't do it until I have multiple loads. So those are some few habits that I have that are not serving me, that are kind of creating stress for me. And I don't know if I don't want to keep on top of them. I do. It's just I don't enjoy them and I avoid them. And then they collect and I still need to get done. And I don't even have that much laundry because my oldest one does his own, completely everything. My two middle sons, I don't even have to fold their laundry. I just have to sort the clean ones in their baskets, and they fold it and they put it away. So it's just my husband, mine, and the little ones. And I don't know why. I just avoid it. Maybe you know the answer to this. It's just one of those things that I know it's not serving me. I know I need to do something about it, and I just need to do something about it and just be more on top of it. Another thing that happened this month, my father-in-law was visiting from Minnesota for a little bit. He got to spend time with us. He took us out to eat a couple times, which was awesome because I did not have to cook because I don't like cooking. So that took some pressure off of me. He gifted our oldest son his old iPad, which was really cool. And my oldest son thinks it's like the coolest thing. And we got it all set up with restrictions and time limits and stuff, but he doesn't like that part. He doesn't like that there's a password on it and stuff, but we are pretty strict with things like that with our kids. So that was fun for him. We also, at this point, so my oldest one is 11 and a half. We do not have any video games in our house, and we never have had them. I've been just avoiding it and fighting it tooth and nail because I know how so many kids do get addicted to them and how much tension and frustration that creates. I just remember when I was a kid, my brothers would want to play video games, and I remember my mom getting so frustrated, asking them to stop. Oh, and computer games, asking them to stop, and they wouldn't listen. And I remember the frustration it would cause for my mom, and having her repeat so many times to get them to turn it off, that I just don't want to deal with that. And I have seen so many people and heard of so many people and even women saying their husbands are addicted to video games, and it just breaks my heart. And I just don't want my kids to have it. We probably will get them eventually one day with really strict boundaries, but that is something that we have not had in our family. And man, my husband keeps saying we should get them for the summertime for the kids because it's going to be super hot in Florida in the summertime. But I don't know. I'm just trying to fight it and avoid it. I don't want it in our family. What are your thoughts on this? Do your family has video games? Do you guys use them a lot? Is it a sore thing where kids have a lot of conflict with and tension between you and the kids, or do you actually have good boundaries about it? And, it's a good thing in your family. I would love to hear back and your feedback on this and see what you think. Okay. And another thing that I wanted to share with you, this is something that I have been struggling with lately. And I have a few minutes here before I have to go get everybody up for the day. But so I've had this thing since I turned 30, so I'm 34 now. I've noticed that I just started to get bloated, and it was just there. It wasn't so much, but I started to notice that my pants and jeans fit differently. My stomach would bulge, and at that time, my youngest boy was almost 2, and so I still had a little one, but I don't know, it just started to, bloat a lot, but it wasn't enough to cause issues for me in the sense that discomfort. I want to know how people would ask me if I'm pregnant, especially if I ate a ton of carbs, and I'm not, but it would be there. But then I had my youngest girl, Nellie, and she's going to be 2 in a couple months, and my bloating in my stomach has gotten so much worse. And I've had neighbors ask me if I'm pregnant, and the answer is no. But I really, really do look pregnant because I'm 4'11". I am on the skinny side. I'm not overweight. And so I'm curvy, super curvy. And my stomach just bulges out forward like crazy. So it's really easy to think that I am pregnant because I truly do look like I'm 5 months pregnant. And I can have just breakfast. I'll have, my coffee, and then I'll just have eggs with spinach and onions and sweet peppers, and I'll have breakfast, and I look like I am 4 months pregnant, 5 months pregnant. It is ridiculous. I'm I don't know what to wear anymore because I feel like anything I wear, it makes me feel self-conscious and uncomfortable. And I am working on trying to figure out what is the root issue. I'll be working on that this month, doing research, see if there's anything that I need to do to reset my digestive tract. I don't know if it's my digestion. I don't know if it's sensitivity to food. I was listening to that sometimes drinking through a straw, which I drink water through a straw all day long, can cause like air to get in, but I really don't think it's that, because I've been working out my core. I had diastasis recti with my other kiddos, but after my C-section with my youngest one, the doctor sewed up my separation of the muscles up to my belly button. And when I do check my diastasis recti, it's like less than a finger. So it's not necessarily that. I know part of it might be my posture, but even if I stand up straight, after I eat, my stomach just explodes. I started to look into probiotics and digestive enzymes. Anyways, this is like a problem for me. Something that has been really, really like bothering me lately. I don't know if this is something you experienced, and if I guess it's to a point where like people are asking me if I'm pregnant, and I know I'm not, and I really do look pregnant, and I can't wear anything fitted. I'm super self-conscious about it. It's getting to a point where it's uncomfortable. It's not constipated because I'm regular. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to brainstorm and like walk through like, what in the world? Because something's up. Something is up. I don't know if things have changed my body after I turned 30, and like, it's just worse in the last few months. I manage my stress really well. I don't feel stressed out because I manage my stress on a regular basis, but something is up. Anyways, if you have any thoughts on this, I would love to hear your feedback. There is a button in the show notes where you can email me in the contact or section, or you can even leave me a voice message. That would be even better. So I would love to connect with you. Maybe you have some ideas for me, or maybe know of somebody that has amazing, great content on this topic that could be helpful. I don't know if I have leaky gut or whatever, like, because we do eat gluten, we do eat eggs, we do eat dairy, and it's like, what do I start cutting out? Everything feels like I have to cut out everything. It feels super overwhelming. Where do I start? It just feels like a lot. So I don't know, maybe you have some thoughts for me, and I would love to hear your feedback. Anyways, I'm talking in circles by now, and so if you're listening, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just want to circle back one more time and invite you again to that gathering I'm having on May 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Listen, girl, I'm giving up my bath time, my regular weekly bath night, to spend time with you and connect with you. I would be so delighted for you to show up, to see your face, to connect with you. It's going to be so fun. I'm not selling anything to you. I just want to get to know you better and connect with you. So come join me, and the ladies that are already signed up, I cannot wait to see you, my friend. The link is in the show notes, and until next time, Mama.
Hey mama, do you find yourself snapping over the smallest things, like spilled milk or constant whining, then feeling horrible afterwards? If you're tired of losing your temper and you want to show up with more patience, I have something for you. It's a free training called How to Be More Patient with Your Kids, so you're not screaming over spilled milk. Inside, I'll walk you through 10 simple things you can start doing today to become a calmer, more Christ-like mom, even on the hard days. To get it for free, just leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and send a screenshot to hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. Or if you'd rather skip the wait, you can grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the show notes. Let's help you become the peaceful, patient mom your kids need.